Hello, so I'm Glitch. What we are doing today, of all days, is we're going to be playing Sims, and we are specifically going to be doing the Tiny Town Challenge. If you don't know what that is, it is a challenge where you have 7 Sims, and they're all going to build, like, their own houses on the same lot. It was made by Deligracy, which I will put image up there. The basis is you have 7 Sims, you're going to start with one. You can either start with your favorite or you can do a little random thing with the wheelie, which we are going to do. We're going to do the wheel. To unlock the next sim, after you've started with one sim, you have to complete building their house. And you get like a different style for them, a favorite color. They do not have to be the embodiment of that color. It just have to be a little obvious that that's their favorite color. And they get a skill or 2. Some get 2. That being said, is I'm just gonna jump right into introducing the Sims, like the different Sims, our tiny towners. Yeah. So here's our first Sim. Her name is Noel Floral, as you can probably see in the corner. She's our gardening and floral arrangement Sim. And her favorite color is green. I don't know if that was obvious. And as I said, they have decor styles. Hers is farmhouse, garden decor, and vintage. So yeah. Let's talk a little bit about him. Like, I wanted her to obviously have green fingers because, well, if she's gonna be gardening, it might be smart. You know what I mean? But I also be very like cheerful, bubbly, sociable, very like kind of outgoing, but not really. Like, I don't want that to be a personality trait. She's just easygoing with people. But here's the catch, because I wanted one thing that was going to make the challenge extremely hard. Or like maybe a little harder than it needs to be. So I've decided to give them all one bad trait. So she's going to be a bit clumsy.
Oh, Noba.
So yeah, that's going to be fun. I decided I was going to give her like dislike baking and cooking because I want her to be ridiculously bad at it. Like, she could not cook for the life of her, so it's gonna suck. Like, I just really don't want her to get better at specifically baking and cooking. So going on to her outfits, I kind of had a little bit of a headcanon that she might get a lot of her clothes like secondhand, or like she got them because some friends of hers didn't use them anymore or fit them anymore, or like maybe she doesn't support fast fashion, so she gets a lot secondhand, or she prefers to buy it instead of like getting it, you know, like getting it from a store, if you know what I mean. So that's kind of what I went for. I'm not necessarily gonna say she's like super vintage looking of a gal, but I still just kind of wanted that as like the little headcanon. By the way, I love her entire party wear. I love it. It's so cute. It's I spent so long making these Sims. Like, I think I spent a total of 3 days making each of these Sims. So I'm really happy with them, and I'm so excited to be playing with them. Not as excited for the building part of the challenge, because I cannot build houses for the life of me. But we're going to be trying. We're going to be doing our best. And for now, this is what we got to work with. So here we have our next Sim, Livvy Poptart. Oh, I love Livvy Poptart. She's one of the Sims that I I'm so excited to play with her. I cannot wait. Honestly, she's gonna be difficult, but I can't wait. So her signature color, it's not that obvious based off like first outfit, but it is yellow. Her skills are cross-stitch and knitting. And let's take a look at her decor style. I did not add any dislikes to her because I just feel like she's a specific kind of person, and I feel like her being a specific kind of person in her field of work might be a little bit difficult in itself. Mid-contemporary decor. Okay, let's pause for a moment, because this is the moment I realized I said mid-contemporary and not mid-century, so that is totally my bad. But anyways, let's get back to the video. For now, let's go over to her personality. I wanted her to have, like, I want her to be creative, because I realized I hadn't really made any other Sims be creative. So I want her to be creative and like a little childish. Like she's very out there of a person, and as you can probably tell, I have the cringe trait. And in real life, I despise cringe, but I kind of had a headcanon that she doesn't pick up on social cues. She's just 100% herself. She doesn't apologize for it. She doesn't get embarrassed easily. And then I figured cringe is kind of that. I haven't played with cringe Sims, so I might be proven wrong. But we're going to be doing that, and we're going to be playing with that, and we're going to have fun with it. Since she's going to obviously have her own business, it's going to be a little difficult to, be a little too much to the point where people might get uncomfortable. But, I kind of went with it. I love it. I'm happy with it. So here's her outfits. I think there's one outfit I'm gonna be ranting about later. But yeah, I kind of, for her, like clothing style, I wanted her, like, I wanted it to look like a lot of her clothes could be homemade. Like, she does knitting. I feel like a lot of her clothes then could potentially be knitted. So that's a thing I kept in mind throughout the entire time. However, here comes the outfit I was like complaining about, because I love this outfit. I adore this outfit. However, the outfit would have been a lot different. My first choice was this. And when I first styled her, when I first made her, this area did not glitch. There was no issue with like this area of the top and the skirt like mismatching. There just wasn't. And so I had to go for a different choice, because like I obviously wanted to like use some of the nifty knitting clothes. So I figured hot weather would be perfect time, because this top is just perfect for hot weather. And I used this skirt, and there was no problem until I came back, like after having saved it, went back, placed them back, and started working on the others, and then went back to look at her, and then I realized it was glitching, and it hadn't glitched before, so that was a little bit upsetting. I was so in love with the outfit that I most likely would have just like left it, but I was like, okay, considering this is gonna be on YouTube, and a lot of people are gonna come here and laugh at my bad quality of a sound. Since it's gonna be on the internet, I figured we're just gonna have to deal with like making it better. So here's our cold weather. So here we have Liam Harver. He is our painter extraordinaire, like artsy painter boy. I hate making male Sims. I just hate it. There's so little options, and I've been looking, like rummaging the internet for good CC for him, and I haven't been as successful as I wanted. So we've been using a lot of not CC that a lot of it I love, a lot of it I hate, but it works for him. actually, I'm gonna be honest, it works for him. His favorite color is obviously blue, and he likes painting. His decor style is boho and contemporary. I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on contemporary because I'm not that familiar with boho decor. I've googled it and it didn't give me any answers, so I think I'm just going to stick with contemporary. See, obviously he needed to be an art lover. Like, so much is obvious. We needed one trait that was gonna explain that he likes painting. However, I don't necessarily want him to be a like as much of a creative artist. So I wanted him to be a bit of a loner, like a little bit emo boy, if I do say so myself. He does have a classy side, though. He does. Obviously, that's going to aid him in the challenge, but I figured squeamish could make it a little more difficult. Squeamish as well. But yeah. So going into his outfits, I don't think he cares much about what he wears on like a regular basis. I think he's grabbed what he has and he's vibing with it. It doesn't necessarily look super pretty, super demure, or whatever. As I said, he does have a classy side, and I wanted his formal wear to like kind of represent that, and his house to kind of represent that. But in general, he's not a very formal person in terms of looks. So yeah, I just kind of wanted it to like be an interest. Also, I couldn't find anything good for sleepwear. My headcanon is that he's a bit of a workaholic. Majority of what he does is just paint, 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 paint. So the thing I usually do when I paint is I forget time. I do not recognize that time exists. So a lot of the time I'll forget to eat, I'll forget to drink. So I figured let's have let's have him kind of represent that. Like he forgets to eat. He's a total goner when it comes to remembering to take care of himself because he's so focused on painting and so focused on like not wanting to become one of those unsuccessful artists, and he wants to make it. He wants to make a career for himself. He wants to like get some form of stability because like obviously he's squeamish, and doing a rags to riches sort of situation is not necessarily speaking the best way to go about things. But yeah, we're moving on. So here's the swimwear. I did not put much thought to this. I don't see him as a person that would, in a general sense, exercise or swim much, to be like honest. So I didn't put much thought into it. But yeah, that's his outfits. So this is Jewel Hart. She is an absolute sweetheart in my personal opinion. Her favorite color is purple, as highlighted in her eyes. However, she has one darker eye and one lighter eye. And her hobby is like obviously like gemology. At this point, I was starting to like run out of name ideas. I don't know if it's getting obvious. And her favorite color is purple, as I said. However, I did add that she liked white and black as well, because like all of her outfits is white and black. So I didn't want any surprises of like I don't actually like white or I don't actually like black. So I just wanted to secure that before we got into the gameplay. Now her decor style is technically speaking, as it says here, it is Storybook. However, in Deligracy's challenge, she did like gemology also had Victorian as a like decor style. However, it is not possible to click Victorian here. Maybe it's just that I don't have the right kit for it. I don't know. I know I don't have all the kits. I do know I have all the packs. But we're gonna work with what we have. So I wanted her to be like a genius, a little bit because gemology, as much as everyone probably thinks gemology is like a creative path, it's actually a mental path in the game specifically. So I figured if she's a genius, she might not get burnt out as easily. I don't know if that's the case. I might be wrong, I might be proven wrong, but I wanted a little bit of like aiding for some of these, so some of these are easier because the final boss of these sims comes last in terms of description. And I also want her to be a bit of a bookworm because, like, obviously, if she's gonna have, like, as I said, with the decor style being Storybook, I figured maybe we can have a little bit of a library situation, maybe like a little dark academia type of themed sim, just like Deligracy described her sim. However, I want her to look very witchy as well, but as a little challenge, I did want her to be gloomy. So yeah, that's my explanation of that. Now moving on to her outfits. As I said, I wanted her outfits to be a bit witchy and a bit dark academia vibes, so I kind of went with a mix of that. Her formal wear is very, very witchy. Like, I don't know what else to explain this outfit as other than witchy. Um, and then her athletic wear situation, sleepwear, party wear. Oh, she's so cute. I love her. Like, I don't know. There's just something about her face that and like overall just her face that is just so cute. Maybe it's the eyes being a little further apart. Maybe it's like the skin detail. I don't know. She's just a really, really cute sim. And I'm so excited to be playing with her. I feel like I say that for all of them, but I love them. So next up we have Pinkie Pie. Yes, from My Little Pony. As I said, this is where I was starting to really lose name ideas, and I was like, okay, Pink, Baker, a little bit cottage core. What does that scream? Pinkie Pie, obviously. And I kind of like the idea that it would probably be a chosen name, and I'm gonna get into that whole storyline I got going on for her later, but she is our baker and cooking sim. Her favorite color is very obviously pink. I did not go as extreme with all of the other sims, but with her I really wanted to go all out with the color palette, and I'm gonna get into why in a little bit. Here comes the catch. There was no cottage core, like cottage decor sort of thing here that I can pick. I might have missed a thing. Again, decor is my kryptonite, so I'm lost. I'm lost for words. I don't really know how to go about it, but we're just gonna have it be headcanon, and if we build the house and the sim for some reason gets bored by the decor, or says they dislike the decor, we'll just go in and change that to like the decor instead. So I wanted...
Oh, no.
Here's the thing. I didn't originally want to have her be a foodie. There is nothing else that I could think of that could potentially say, oh, I like cooking and baking, other than like the aspiration and her likes. So we went with foodie because maybe she really likes to taste what she eats, like taste what she makes, and yeah, that's just what I figured. And then I want her to be generous. I want her to be really sweet. I didn't want it to come across as very outgoing because I want her to be a little socially anxious, be a little like don't like talking to people much, a little scared of people. So obviously, lastly, we did pick socially awkward. So that's kind of the challenging bit with her, I guess, because obviously if she's gonna have a baking stand and she's gonna be baking her own things and making a little business for herself, it might be a little difficult to find it difficult to communicate with people because you're scared of socializing. So, as I said, this is a sim I ended up giving like a proper storyline to. I didn't do that with the others, but I kind of started doing it a little bit from here. As you can see, she's very like out there in her color palette. She really likes all of this like pink, cute cottagecore style. Her family is like very modern. They wanted her to like be a doctor or a lawyer or like anything super like smart or whatever. However, she ended up just like not being happy because her family had very high expectations for her. I'm not saying her family is bad. We're getting into that later. But so she kind of wanted to break free a little bit from that strict way of living where she basically had to give up her entire personality, all of her likes, everything to be part of the family, and she didn't want that. She just kind of wanted to do her own thing. She wanted to be a baker. She wanted to love pink as much as she does, as we can see. She nailed that. She's so gorgeous though, but like really. But yeah, so her family wasn't really that supportive, but after she left, that kind of fixed their relationship a little bit. Like I don't want to go too sad because we're getting into sad with another, not actually sad, but anyways. And they all kind of realize that, okay, maybe it's okay. Maybe you can still be successful, and like it salvaged their relationship a little bit for her to leave. So yeah, that is fun. I wanted to give her a very cottage core type of outfit, as we can see. But she's also really cute, very bubbly. I love her. I love her so much. Also, yes, the skirt and the shirt is glitching a little. It's just, with this outfit, it's not as obvious or noticeable. Like, for all we know, it could have just been a little bit of a wonky made shirt. So I'm just gonna go with it, and we're not gonna think too much of it. I just really love this sim. I really like this hot weather outfit. I don't know why. There's just something about it. It's cute. I like it. But yeah, so that is what we have on Pinkie Pie. Okay, moving on, we have Alex Handy. Oof, I feel like the name speaks for itself. Like I really could not care. Like at this point, I was so done with name giving. But I did really think about, okay, what's an extremely common non-binary name? So I just kind of went with Alex, because everyone knows an Alex. Like, even if they're not non-binary or trans, everyone knows an Alex. That's just simple courtesy. But they are our maker sim, so they like anything like making things, really, like woodworking, candle making, and fabrication. However, I've done fabrication, I've done woodworking, so I just mostly wanted to focus on candle making, but just having a natural talent for handiness. I didn't find anything that could potentially be candle making in the likes and dislikes, so we just went with handiness, and we're gonna figure out later, I guess. But they're a little bit of an overachiever. I wanted them to like be maker, as I said, because then they get happy when candle making. It's the closest thing I got to candlemaking.
Listen on
Chibi.
Chibi.
Okay, yeah, anyways. And I just figured, okay, they can do I wasn't really sure what else to give. Like, at this point, I was at a loss for what to give. I just figured geek would work. And we went with it, and that's how things went. As you can probably tell, they are the only sim that I have created so far for this challenge that has green eyes, and green is not their favorite color. Orange is actually their favorite color. But in my defense, I gave them orange hair, and it was a little too much for me to have orange eyes, orange hair, orange clothing style. It became a little bit too monochromatic for me, and I was not up for it. I was just overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed. Yeah. Moving on. Their clothing style. The only thing that would make sense for them would be for them to have like a bit of a grandpa style. So that's what I went for. I went for grandpa. My only focus throughout the entire thing, we're just gonna skip like athletic for now because I'm gonna get back into it. My only thought throughout the whole thing was make it grandpa. I don't see grandpa in our Alex. I'm not happy with it, and I'm gonna keep making them grandpa until I figure out how to be happy with it. So that is just how it went. Now going on to athletic, because here's where storyline comes in. You would not catch them being the reason for a Grim Reaper visit exercising. So they just put something together. They kind of just ask their bestie, like, hey, help. I need athletic wear. I figured that's how they got their athletic wear. But yeah, that's basically Alex. Grandpa all the way. Moving on to Capel Perfect. Before you ask the question, I do in fact know that I am not visible in the corner as I was earlier. I am currently editing, and I am currently noticing that I was not successful in any way, shape, or form of introducing Capel, so here we are, we're doing it again. I was grasping at straws with naming this guy. Like, honestly, it was bad. I was thinking maybe picture perfect, but then I was like, but the storyline, it probably wouldn't make sense that anyways, we landed on a name. I was a little bit inspired by Chaperone, but other than that, I really do not know the name. It's completely made up in my opinion. I don't even know if it's actually a real name, but let's get into it. So I wanted one sim that didn't like their way of earning money. So I made him hate photography. He does like fitness though, but you can't really earn money through that. And the way I kind of tied this into the story is that he grew up with a famous photographer mom, and he kind of has a strict relationship with his mom, so like he was kind of forced into photography, and he doesn't necessarily speaking like it. He kind of hates it, but he does want to get famous, and in terms of family, it's the easiest way for him to just get famous in general. And so moving on to his color, his favorite color is red, and his decor style, as you can probably tell, is industrial. However, it is also minimal, but there is no minimal here that I can click. So we stuck with industrial, and then we just have a little bit of a knowledge that he is also minimal. So he has he wants to be famous as an aspiration, because I just really didn't know what to pick. I did want him to be non-committal though. I don't know how, as a way of making it difficult, because I kind of wanted this sim to be the final boss of difficulty. That's gonna be fun to play with, and then he's gonna be hot-headed, but he is very outgoing. That's fun, because I kind of wanted him to have been popular in school, and so the only reason he really was popular in school was because his mom was famous, and so it wasn't earned popularity, and so he felt a lot more comfortable to just test those boundaries. So he made friends with whoever he wanted to make friends with, regardless of that being socially acceptable. So him and Alex hit it off. They became best friends. If any of them ended up committing a crime, we both know who the alibi would be. Regardless of if they were actually the alibi, they would both be like, okay, no, that's my alibi. And here we've got outfits. He's very basic. I'm just gonna skim through because there's just a lot of okay. I also didn't know what to give him for sleepwear, so yeah, we're just gonna skim through. But yeah, that's him. Now, as you can probably tell, all of these Sims look very young, and a lot of people that have done the Tiny Town Challenge have had a lot of different ages in their tiny town. But I kind of wanted to do something different. I wanted to just have all of these being very young people. They might not be able to afford just buying a house for themselves, so starting a community together, and just that's just what they wanted to do, and they just really wanted to build something together as a group of people. Now, all of these weren't really friends from before. Some of them might have been close friends, and then some of their other friends was invited, and they invited their friends. So all of them didn't necessarily speaking know each other or was besties from before. We are now getting into the lot, and I'm in build mode for this one. So we can look through the lot together, and then we're gonna get into the spinning of the wheel. This is the one Deligracy made, so I just downloaded it and plopped it on there. Yeah, so here we've got what I believe is the floral arrangement gardening Sims little lot to be able to build their own tiny home off. And here is the knitting cross-stitching Sims area, and here will be the photography area, and here's gonna be the gemology area. It's a little cool. There are some crystals here from before, and here we've got the candlemaking and woodworking Sims little lot. Moving on, we got the artists little lot here. Lastly, we've got the baking and cooking Sims little space. But that's not all there is to this lot, because we've got a common area. So here we will be making a little common area sort of situation that they all can share. And yeah, so that's what we are gonna be doing. I'm excited. Let's get into the spinning of the wheel so we know which sim we will be starting with. Are we ready? I am not ready. But let's just spin and see who we get. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Of course we get Alex. That's fun. Oh my god. Here we are. I think they're a little nervous to be the first one to start the tiny town. Deligracy left these items here, so let's start with selling that. Honestly, let's just sell all of them. The issue is that we don't have a recycling thing right now, so we're just going to be doing some woodworking in the meantime. So we're going to start with... Okay, we only have the option to do sculptures. I do know making furniture makes more money. Oh no, walking riding. For some reason our game decided to be stubborn. We're just gonna make the knife block and then we can go invite in our neighbors.
Batanabi. Shibanya Bonds, Olnab.
I love the little sound Livvy made. Like that. It's gold. I love Livvy. We're just gonna be like talking about it and saying like, hey, so I'm gonna be the handyman of this place. But when you move in, if anything needs fixing, just call me over. Call me over. Actually, I feel like honestly, hold on, bestie. Ask to hang out. Excuse me. He just had a short moment of anger and then he got happy again. I don't know why. I don't really get the sense that much. Get to know. Likes, high energy. Yeah, you like. Look at them. Let's see how much we're talking about. Very little. Like we get 10 simoleons each.
Oh, Plogam. Concert.
They're so cute together. See, I feel like they kind of have this bromance thing going on in my head, and I do feel tempted. Like, act on it. Like, maybe they get a little love going on, but I feel like they are just so much friends that if so, that is not gonna start until, like, probably the end of the entire challenge. At least we have a friend that we can just call at any time. I'm gonna make them be best friends. We should probably go now. Welcome again. I just became good friends with Alex. Yes.
Sinoche.
It's like, look, all of this land that I inherited from my grandfather. Will you join me one day? Like, come on. I mean, the mom can't stop you forever, you know? Like, you gotta get your dreams in order. That's where you want to be, you know? You know?
Oh, Kinniku.
Like, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. What? New personality trait. Alex feels being romantically. Oh my god, what? I mean, sure, I guess. We can still not become best friends forever. Oh, yikes. See, this is where it would be really useful to have a recycling bin. So we can recycle this instead of throwing it away. Huh? Smart? And then we can make candles. Right? So, I'm just gonna see how much that actually costs. Oh, here. Oh, shit. We have 61 simoleons, and, we need 800. For now, we're just gonna have to take care of some needs, so you're gonna have to fertilize that bush, and get something to eat. We can make furniture! Hey, I heard you became friends with Capel Perfect. Yep, I did. Oh, Pinkie Pie is calling us! Hi! Hi, Alex. I'm in town for a while, and I was wondering if I could stay at your place for a few days. It'll be fun. Yes, Pinkie. Yes, you can. Everyone is welcome in the tiny town. Ah, I'm so excited. You couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. We all couldn't wait. Oof, but I will have to warn you though, we don't have a shower. Maybe I should just get a shower, to be honest. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna finish this up first. Why is Father Winter calling us? Well, see. No, thank you, sir. Oh, Pinkie. So, hey, Pinkie, before anything, I really gotta apologize for, like, how things look here right now. Oh, Capel's calling us. Hey, Alex. I have been thinking of getting a new job. What do you think? You know, enjoy your freedom. Yeah, I think you should go for it. However, I don't think your family is gonna be completely on board. Just saying. Right. Okay, so now we are actually going to prioritize a bin. And a shower, hopefully. Let's see if we can afford a shower first. I feel like a camp shower would make sense, you know? So let's just start there. I think that's our best bet, is seeing if we can afford this. We can. We might do that. And now we have a lot less money. We can afford this. And I think we're just gonna start with that, because oh my god, Pinkie's suitcase is actually pink. I love that. We're taking a shower. Maybe a steamy one. We haven't showered in a hot second. Take a steamy shower. Just to like get off all of that stink, you know? We can fertilize. Wait, why am I fertilizing? You don't even need to use the bathroom. Oh my god, there's a fire? Wait, where is the fire? Oh my god, why is there fire there? Oh my god. Get out of the shower! Alex, oh my god. Extinguish! At least we can replace that when we have a little bit more money. I think, honestly, right now, I'm guessing you helped me with, like, that thing. So let's do that. Make that one real quick. Actually, I'm gonna let you do that first, and then we can have some food. And maybe discuss with our beloved friend who is visiting that we do not set fires on things. Maybe it was a bad idea to have Pinkie over. I mean, it's Pinkie. Come on. A lot of people tend to answer this call, and then Vlad just kind of sucks your neck regardless, but if you just cross it out, he'll just wait there and leave eventually. So I'm just gonna not care. Hey, Alex. Alex, where are you going? What are you doing? Are you gonna litter? We don't litter in this house. We don't litter in this house. Ugh, tense. Needs video games, you know? That's fair. I'm gonna let you play some games on your computer. I think the game. Oh my god, no, we're getting better friends. We're becoming better friends with Pinkie than we are with Capel. We can't do that. No. No. Oh, hello. Hi. I heard you became friends with Pinkie Pie. She's pretty cool. Yeah. However, my best friend is Capel. Have we forgot about Capel? We love Capel. Why aren't we loving Capel? Hello? Yes. And now we're talking. Ooh, yeesh, maybe we can't afford a selling table yet. Right. At least we've got some things we can recycle. So we're just gonna put them in the inventory. And then we can recycle this. Now you've recycled. What? Hold on. That gave you nothing? Really? Bruh. Is it because it's debug? Recycling is supposed to give you something though, right? I mean, let's start there. We can make a candle, but we're gonna recycle again in case. So we can make another candle. Okay, so we have two options. We can have that one, or we can have this one. Wait, but shouldn't we, realistically speaking, shouldn't we be able to, wait, why? Okay. Shouldn't we be, able to afford the selling table? Yeah. Here's the cheapest, which could look a little grandpa. Like this one. They can afford. They can afford that. That's great. That is actually great.
Bluffy, Bluffy, Bluffy! Ah!
Ouch. I have made candles like that before, and you shouldn't actually touch the wax. A candle has been made. Let's make another candle. Can I get the bowl, put that in the inventory, and then recycle it? I also should be able to, because now we're going to be recycling everything instead of throwing it away. We can also recycle the trash bin. See, I'm smart. We don't have anything in the box, so we can also recycle that box, because now we are technically speaking done with the box. I didn't think I'd like Alex that much, actually. Alex, there's a world-famous celebrity in the city tonight only. Let's go check it out. So I know I'm in the middle of recycling, but yeah.
Frimic.
Okay. We are going out with Capel. Good. Oh, likes, affection. Sure. Sure. Capel, take notes. Oh no. We are actually getting better friends.
Himba believe? Huh?
Pinkie than we are with Capel.
Pip of the zoo.
I'm not accepting this. Let's purchase some dyes. Okay, so we're gonna pick the cheapest dyes. This one is cheap. That one is cheap. This one is not cheap. Neither is this one. Or that one. Literally spend the rest of our money on wax. That might have been a bad idea. And we can make this one. A candle has been made, and no, we are not talking to Vlad. Making candle. You're making blue candle. No, we are gonna stock the table. And then, we have started our little business. Tend table. And now we can mark the prices to 200. And start a yard sale. Great. We are enjoying this. There. See, we are making some money. A little progress. That's fun. Oh. It is Liam. Liam, buy a candle. There's one literally made for you. Aside from the fact that it is not actually made for you.
Yibs Alpha.
Come on, I know you want it. There's two left. Two left. Come on. Come on. Why are you leaving me, Liam? Excuse me? I thought we were friends. I thought we were gonna build this little community together. Okay. So, Liam is on Alex's hate list.
I'm a cabbage.
I mean, come on,
Brevna.
Bestie. Come on.
Schwema.
Let's just
Brevna.
be
Bin Arp shelves.
besties. I mean, come on.
Preb.
Oh,
Alla
no,
Chaba
that is a mean
Sneba.
interaction.
Larkim.
Fuizak chima.
Pumba Mo.
Damsani zobu.
Ask for reassurance. I mean, come on. We are, deep down, we are besties,
Deezy.
right?
Nobi.
Apologize. Oh my god, another friend. Hopefully, if you're not gonna betray me again. I mean, come on. We're tiny downers. We're supposed to stick together. We're not gonna just, like, not support each other. I mean, that's literally
Sobi
that is
School.
literally the whole
Shibi
point.
Merkib. Of.
The last candle.
Rana Ura.
You're gonna get
Nabaflaza.
it on 50%.
Tinoba's Wong. Goni.
How about that?
Bobna Churf.
Oh my god, Liam is like
Ebony flurba.
coming back. Liam, you're
Pleasey.
so indecisive. Just
Flubagord
make up your
Frieza.
mind already. I mean,
Pinoi.
it's 50%
Nostaish.
that.
Sochim.
Right?
Sargi is Zulpa. Yorpal Zub. Tamf Makusip. Semso Quink.
Yep.
Simonis Arrow. Fifaru.
Someone bought it.
Serbino. Yap.
Good. Right, we've sold the last candle so we can end the yard sale.
Yeah.
Now I think we're just
Moose.
gonna keep working on being
Rajarao.
besties with our bestie.
Oh, Kubepa. Ha. Ooh, Risalek.
Oh, yes.
Interests. We really
Ah.
have to. Before I leave it
Quiz?
here,
Wow.
they have to become best friends forever. I
Miss Pizzola.
cannot have them not be best friends forever. I mean,
Oh, Polino.
forever.
Bon and Gravi. Oh, Yibs. Pinkubu Koiba. Oh, Yibs.
Aww.
Zorpal.
Card.
Okay guys, so that is it for this video of Tiny Town. I hope you enjoyed watching. I really enjoyed making it. I don't think I'm gonna enjoy editing it that much though, but I had a good time. I had a sweet, sweet time. I hope you did too, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye!